Hi, it's Mitch from Reverse Mortgage Pros here, and in this video I'm going to walk you through taxes, government benefits, and reverse mortgages in Canada, and how reverse mortgage impacts your taxes and government benefits. Let's get started. So if you're new to my channel and this is the first time watching one of my videos, it'd be great if you could just hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. It'll help get the message out there and help to educate other Canadians about reverse mortgages in Canada. Now, it's common for folks to wonder how reverse mortgages may impact their taxes and any other government benefits that they have. The good news is that there's pretty much zero impact. There's very little impact at all. But in this video, I'm going to walk you through all different kinds of taxes, property taxes, income taxes, government benefit programs, and explain to you exactly what happens with them so you can be absolutely sure, you can know for certain what is and isn't impacted by a reverse mortgage. Before I do that, if you're new to reverse mortgages, I'm just going to quickly explain what they are in just 20 seconds. They're a mortgage available to homeowners 55 and over that doesn't require you to repay any money. There are no monthly payments. You can get around 10 to 55% of your home value depending on your age, property type, and location. You can get as much money as you qualify for, but if you have an existing mortgage, it must be paid off first. And of course, if you don't have an existing mortgage, you can take as much money as you can qualify for. And it's designed to help you tap into your home equity for retirement and continue to live in your home. So if you maybe are in a situation where you're house rich but cash poor, a reverse mortgage is a good option for you. So how does a reverse mortgage impact your taxes and government benefits is what we're going to be looking at in this video. So let's start with taxes. So generally speaking, a reverse mortgage has no impact on taxes. Like all mortgages, it's considered a loan, not income. So it's generally ignored with taxes because most taxes are based on income and income assessments. And just to be clear, I'm now going to run through all the major taxes, including property taxes, deferred property taxes, and give you the impact of a reverse mortgage so you have it in black and white. So let's start with property taxes. So reverse mortgage borrowers are still responsible for paying their property taxes. I think that goes without saying. Reverse mortgage doesn't impact or change your property taxes at all. If you don't pay your property taxes, you're going to get in trouble. And that applies whether you have zero mortgages, a regular mortgage, a HELOC, a reverse mortgage, 100 mortgages. It doesn't really matter. You need to pay your property taxes. So it's a good idea if you are taking a reverse mortgage to allocate a portion of the funds or make sure that you're covering your property taxes. Now, if you're in BC and Alberta and you're part of the deferred property tax programs, this information applies to you. If not, you can skip forward about 30 seconds or so. So the deferred property tax programs in BC Alberta actually work exactly like a reverse mortgage. The property taxes are loaned to you, and then you don't have to pay them back until you pass away or both homeowners pass away or you sell your home, and you actually pay the property taxes plus interest back at that point. Now, if you're already a part of this program in both BC and Alberta, you'd have to pay off the deferred property taxes before you took out a reverse mortgage. If you're in BC, you can then rejoin the deferred property tax program, subject to checking that that's okay in your local municipality in the town and city that you're in. In Alberta, you cannot rejoin the program. That's province-wide. They have a province-wide rule that if you have a reverse mortgage, you can't be part of the deferred property tax program, unfortunately. Let's quickly look at land transfer tax. I do get the odd question about this. It's not really directly related to reverse mortgages, and reverse mortgage will have no impact on that. A land transfer tax is when a property changes hands, either through sale or inheritance. Could apply, and the rates and regulations vary by province and even by town and city within the provinces too. Reverse mortgages have zero impact on them though. Then the big one that most people are concerned about is income tax, and I also get asked if their interest or reverse mortgage is tax deductible. So let's start with the income tax itself. The funds received from reverse mortgage are not subject to income tax. They're considered a loan, not income. On top of that, the CRA, however, does not consider reverse mortgage interest as tax deductible for your personal income tax. That's the same with any mortgage and mortgage interests. There's no difference here. But if you took the money that you borrowed of reverse mortgage and you invested it, say in stocks, bonds, rental properties, really any kind of investment at all, then the interest on reverse mortgage should become tax deductible as an investment expense. Now, in this situation, lending money and then using investments is a high risk strategy. So I'd recommend you consult with a tax professional, a financial advisor before doing this kind of thing. The last kind of tax bucket is estate taxes, and reverse mortgages can impact your estate planning and potential estate taxes, but really in a good way in that they'll actually reduce any potential estate tax bill. So estate taxes are usually applied on any kind of profit when selling a home. Any existing mortgage would have to be repaid and then reduces the amount of your estate tax. Potentially, estate tax is a fairly complicated piece of tax law. I would definitely talk to somebody about this, but the only impact reverse mortgage will have is the same as any other mortgage in that it reduces the size of your estate. So actually, would reduce any potential estate taxes you own. That's the only thing it would do there. So let's now take a look at government benefits. So again, generally speaking, a reverse mortgage has no impact on government benefits. Since it's considered income, it should not disqualify you for any of the major programs. Nothing should change. And once more, just to be clear, I'm going to run through all the major government benefit programs and explain any potential impacts. So let's start with old age security. So that's as a basic pension for Canadians 65 and older. It's based on several factors, including the amount of time you've lived in Canada. A reverse mortgage is not considered income, so it does not directly impact eligibility or the amount of OAS pension you will receive. No impact at all. And there's guaranteed income supplements. That's a monthly benefit for low-income seniors in addition to the old age security pension. It's income tested, so the amount you receive is based on income and other factors. And again, since a reverse mortgage is not considered income, it's a loan, it does not impact your guaranteed income supplement or amounts or payment amounts. Then there's a Canada pension plan. That's retirement benefits based on the contributions you made during your working years. They're calculated based on your earnings history and how you contributed rather than assets or income. So again, reverse mortgages do not impact this because it's not considered income and there's nothing to do with how much you contributed to CPP during the time that you're during your working years. In addition to these, there are various provincial social assistance programs depending where you are in Canada. So kind of welfare, income support, and they generally look at income and assets when determining eligibility and benefit amounts. So generally speaking, again, a reverse mortgage is unlikely to affect these programs because it's not considered income. But the fact that you own a home is likely to affect some of these because some of them are asset-based tests. But again, that has nothing really to do with the reverse mortgage itself. It's to do with the fact that you own a home. On these, if you're receiving any kind of provincial specific social assistance benefits, I would take the time to just have a quick check with the agency to make sure that there is no impact or reverse mortgage on them. Again, 99% of the time, there's no impact. Then there's also property tax. So some provinces and territories offer property tax rebate programs for low-income individuals and seniors. And again, these are based on income and assets. So once again, a reverse mortgage should not impact these because it's considered a loan, but the fact you own a home, which is an asset, would impact them. Again, that's nothing to do with reverse mortgage though. But I would suggest if you're getting any kind of property tax rebates for low income programs anywhere, check with the administrator, check with whoever runs them, just to ask if there's an impact, just to confirm. But again, 99% of the time, reverse mortgage does not impact them. So a quick summary. So reverse mortgages have almost zero impact on taxes and government benefits since they're considered a loan, not income. There are only a few instances in which you even need to consider these at all. So using the funds to reverse mortgage for investments, now the interest is tax deductible. That's the only time it has any kind of impact on your income tax is if in a good way where you're able to deduct the reverse mortgage interest if you're using it, the funds for investments and other stuff. If you're on some of the more smaller specialty provincial programs, again, 99% of the time, reverse mortgage doesn't impact these, but I would suggest a quick call to check. So if you are interested in a reverse mortgage, you can get a free reverse mortgage assessment in 90 seconds. I'll advise you if it's a good solution for you, if something better works, and even take a look at your government benefit and tax situation to see what is impacted. It's a free, simple, confidential, online 90-second application. You can click the link in the video notes or go to reversemortgagepros.ca/assessment. That's reversemortgagepros.ca/assessment. If you have any questions or comments about this video, about taxes, government benefits, reverse mortgage impact, you can leave them in the comment section below. I generally answer almost every single comment that I get. Just might take me a day or two sometimes. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it put you at ease. I hope you learned something. I hope that it helps on your path to deciding if a reverse mortgage is right for you. Thanks.